tried to save as many as I could.
This was the last stand.
The others were depending on me.
But our story
Doesn't end.
Here.
We've had enough of being on our own. We'd love to join you if you'll have us.
Holding hands and singing Kumbaya isn't gonna keep us alive. Folks around here ought to remember that.
We can't stay here. Let's grab what we can and get moving. We can't stay here.
Seems like the only way to stop them for good is with a shot to the head.
Let's dance.
Nobody here has escaped losing people they cared about. We can't be soft-hearted about this.
What are you waiting for? Come and get it!
We'll have time to mourn when this is over.
Yeah, there we go. Hello, oh my goodness. Chris Plays Games first in the chat. Good afternoon, sir, or I guess it's still early evening for you. And Maxie, hello, sir, how are you? And Caw, how you doing, guys? I've been busy, as you all know. I was thinking of streaming Thursday, and it just didn't happen. I just had dinner with my wife, and you know, things happen. You work, you run out of time, and then you're tired. You have to go to bed because it's 8, and that's what time you go to sleep when you're old, like G-Law. You go to sleep at 8:30. Chris, it's really nice. We're having a really nice life up here. So, for all the apprehension, it's a very good move. The job I'm working is technically a temp job, but it's long. It's basically like a real job. I mean, it's indefinite, and that's actually going pretty well, and it pays okay, which is nice for a change. My wife's working. She's working like crazy. That's probably the only downside. She's working a great. Well, the job requires a law license, but it's not like a practice of law. But the title of the position is project attorney. So, I mean, it is, I don't know, sort of hard to describe, but the role we play is not like acting as a lawyer or representative or practicing law, but it's more that we're in an environment that has a lot of rules and procedures and scripting that we have to be able to internalize and adapt to situations as they come up in ways that sort of rank and file employees of the company can't do. So they escalate problems to us to resolve, but instead of, we need to be conscious of like real world consequences that could come up, because it does involve legal. It's about lawsuit type stuff, class action, but a lot of what we're balancing is more staying within the guidelines of how our client wants things to be handled, within their own rules and regulations, and within their own procedures that how they wanted to handle this massive project. So, sort of. I mean, what it is, Chris, is it's when the company I work for is a company that when there's like a class action lawsuit or something similar, where potentially hundreds of thousands or millions of claims could go out. Like when a class action, there might be a couple million people in a class that are all entitled to varying amounts of damages, and that's a huge logistical undertaking to pay those people out. And so our company, the people that have been sued basically and have to pay these things out, they've been ordered, they hire our company to handle the logistics of determining who's in the class, who's like how to distribute the checks, how to distribute millions of checks, how to handle when problems come in. You send a check out and a person's dead, and then there's people fighting over who should get the money. Because my experience with class action lawsuits was always like, you're in a class, you're eligible for $6. Well, it turns out now I'm experiencing like there's checks a hell of a lot bigger than $6. So it could really open up some sticky situations. And so that's basically what we deal with is complications when the company deals with how to handle the mass distribution of checks, and my department, the project attorneys team, deals with situations where things get complicated. Things aren't just we mail the check, they cash it, and then everyone lived happily ever after. What the hell is the new upload video beta button? Let me see, I don't know. Is that... Hasn't that been there for a while? You talking about like right next to the bell on the YouTube thing? Mine doesn't say beta unless you're looking at something else. Let's see. So you make that I get, 12 cents from Equifax because I decided not to take their bullshit offer a credit monitoring. 50,000 checks. I haven't seen checks that big, but I've seen checks that are in the thousands. And so it becomes an issue. And so it's specifically like there's certain issues that we deal with because literally the project we're in is massive, and there are a lot. I can't say who the company is, but there's that it's like paying out, but I think there might be millions of people in the class. So of those, there are plenty. For example, anytime there's a complication where the payee is deceased, or there's lots of cases where there are two people who are entitled together, and they're divorced now, and they hate each other, and one of them has a restraining order against the other one. There's all sorts of situations that come up that are weird. It doesn't now. I'm not sure, Maxie. Yeah, I mean, I know there's like a button. I think it's just like a short. I don't screw with it though. There's a go live button, and then there's a screw, like something where I think it's just how you open up the interface to upload videos. But I haven't actually uploaded something I've recorded and put up on my channel. I haven't done that in a long time. Well, since last year. So if things have changed, I haven't really seen it. I'm still just trying to make this work the way I always have, using the Stream Now function. I just posted on Twitter because that doesn't happen automatically anymore. And I'm also thinking, like, since YouTube Gaming app isn't a thing anymore, I think there's a lot of people that used to get pinged by the app that don't get pinged so reliably anymore when I go live just by regular YouTube, because I've been like barely here. So, right, Chauncey? Here, the American Association for Justice, American Trial Lawyers Association. No, I mean, I can't confirm that I haven't heard of it, but if I had, it's not something that I looked into enough to remember it. On studio mode has a beta option upload. Oh, let me see. Yeah, I'm like the old guy that likes things the way they used to be. So like all the updates that they've done to how you do YouTube, I don't like it. It's not like what I was used to. And it's probably better, but because I knew where everything was and now they've been moving it around, I get grumpy. And I just try to find the exact things that I used to do, and that's it. A nonprofit group of lawyers that does lobbying, group ending forced arbitration. Oh, okay. I think I may have heard something about or was maybe I saw one of your posts about forced arbitration. But yeah, the program that I'm in, I imagine it varies from, because this company, when they hire people under normal circumstances, one person like me, a project attorney, might dabble in a number of cases because some of them are not huge. But the one that I'm in, the one single case that I'm working in is an industry in itself. Like, I think this case itself has almost like doubled the workload that this company's been doing. It's huge. And it's slated to continue through the end of next year. And I've heard plenty of people saying that this is big and complex enough in the way that it's unfolding, and there's lots of unforeseen complications, that it could easily go on for 4 years, 5 years before it's done. And this is also a company where they hire everyone kind of this way. So, like, my project manager and the people above us, they started the same way that I did. The company doesn't hire people into sort of the track that I'm in by just hiring them off the street. They go through, in our case, it's a legal staffing service that just does attorneys staffing. And then after people have been around, usually for a couple years, if it's been working out and there's a space for them, then they bring them in. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm sure it's like a real job. So, and I was real skeptical at first because I wasn't sure what the job was, and it was through a temp agency, and I knew it wasn't like a real like a law firm. I didn't really understand what it was, and in fact, the job and the project is complicated enough that it probably was a good 3 or 4 days into it before I actually understood what the job was. But which usually, if I can't tell what a job is going into it, I feel like it's a scam. But I could tell this was not a scam. And hey, Seven, I don't know if you're still here, but I see your eyeballs. At least your eyeballs were here. Forced arbitration is bad. It should go away. I've been sucked away into forced arbitration before. I haven't actually done forced arbitration, but I've been threatened. I've had clients that were threatened with it, and yeah, I don't know. It's the court's favorite because the courts are overburdened. So if you try and argue that you shouldn't have it and you sign some kind of contract that has it in it, then a lot of times that's so I've heard. It's not like I've been through a bunch myself, but that's when I was in law school. When they talk about arbitration, they're basically like, yeah, the courts are so overburdened that anytime there's an arbitration clause, they're just like, yep, do that. Yeah, thank you, Seven. You're still here. How you doing? I've lost track of everybody. Are you still streaming? I know a lot of people have also moved to Twitch for streaming as well. I still seeing some of my oldest regular YouTube gaming people still on YouTube as well, like Dark Jake and Narcost. But like, I was shocked. Was it in the last couple weeks? Lucifer went back to Twitch, and all the fire and brimstone she brought down on Twitch. That I didn't think I'd ever see her announce another Twitch stream in her life. Still on YouTube, okay. Yeah, I'm not looking that much into it because this is sort of my streaming home, and if I were trying to make a career out of it, I'd do a little more serious analysis about if I should be multi-streaming or where I should be focusing my efforts. But for now, it's like, this is where people know me, and this is where I have it all set up for this. I have to change my notifications if I did to Twitch. Anyways. Was it? I thought it was much more recently, but I could be losing track of time. I thought she announced the Twitch stream for the first time, like, within the last month or so. But, yeah. But then, I don't know. Well, Kane Gaming went back to YouTube Gaming, so I know there's some come and go. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, I've been busy. I haven't been playing a lot of games as much as usual. Today I picked up the State of Decay Year 1 Survival Edition. I don't know if you guys remember, but I have attempted to stream the original State of Decay. This is the same game I think in a 64-bit engine with a few extra additions and streamlined, like I think the interface is a little cleaned up. But when I tried streaming this game before, it was real rough. The performance was real rough. It didn't get along with OBS. It always had kind of performance issues. And this is on sale right now at, what the hell is that site called? Game something? Of course it would be something with games in it. He hasn't recovered any audience here. Well, is it now that YouTube gaming is not its own dedicated thing? Is it harder now to... I mean, there's not a focused game streaming place anymore the way there was. That, I don't know. Do people still find their way to new streamers now the way that they did before? I don't know. I haven't looked at it, but I would imagine with the less focus on YouTube gaming as its own entity, it might not be as easy to focus like a body of people who watch YouTube gaming streams. No one used the gaming app? Okay. So maybe there is no real difference. I just wondered because I knew that I knew I had a number of people that knew I was on because they had like the app on their mobile devices, and it reliably pinged them when I was going live. But yeah, people you're still getting like new people like randomly like, hey, I don't know you, but I like this game you're playing, and who are you? Let me see. I haven't gotten many new viewers lately, but again, I think it's because, you know, I stream once every 2 to 3 weeks, and at YouTube, I think whatever the mathematical algorithms that run YouTube is smart enough to know that I'm not actively building a channel, so they're like it's not steering new people my way quite as much. For those had a significantly more YouTube audience because you were early adopters and made more of a difference. Okay. Oh, people are still getting recommended your streams. All right. Well, that's good to know. I know that occasionally I pop, you know, maybe once a week I still will pop on to YouTube and I'll just look along my, you know, my who's live and my subscriptions. Maybe once every couple weeks. I don't know. It's not all the time. And I don't think I've seen you on, but I don't check on all the time. But I know there are people I haven't seen in a while, and that's where, like Taya, for example. I don't follow. I mean, I follow her on Twitter, but I just don't pay that much attention. I only just learned in the last few days, like, oh, she's just on Twitch now. That's why I've never saw Taya when I was looking on YouTube anymore. So yeah, Maxie, you pointed out that this is some lovely music. I was having a hard time deciding, because when I put these background videos together, basically I edited together a couple of like footage from a couple of trailers, and then I picked one song from the game that I think makes for good background music. And for me it was between this. Let me see if I can find the other one that I was, oh, the site I got it for was Games Planet, and it was something like $6.50 for this Game of the Year, or this Year 1 Survival Edition. It's the original game with all of its DLC and some other perks. 4 p.m. Central Standard. Okay, so it might be earlier. I don't get around until maybe later. That could be the thing too, is when I do check, it would probably be more like 8 or 9 o'clock. So, and hello, Bearded Gamer Laku, how you doing? I remember you started hanging out with me when I was doing the Conan streams, right? If I recall correctly, last year. And thank you, Claire. Holy sheet. That's right. I'm still here, Claire. I'm still here. I'm not here as much. I'm not here like consistently when I used to be. But I do make a point of coming on here. Since they stopped doing auto tweets when you start streaming, I haven't been doing that, so I think a lot of people haven't. That's just one less way that people haven't known when I'm on. So that's why today I decided to do that. Is that how Is that how you found out I was on today, Claire, or do you just happen to be on YouTube? I have my bird with me. Yeah, she's talking too. This is her wakey hours. So today my wife had to do work, and she had to go to her work, and she's coming back, and she's still gonna have to work when she gets home. So I decided this might be a good day to do some streaming. Play some games, do some streaming, hang out. I haven't done any gaming yet. Yeah, me neither, Claire. I check in, like I was saying, about once a week to see who might be live, and I'll pop in and say hello. And even then, it's a lot of times just like literally, I pop in, I'll hang out for 5 or 10 minutes. And now that I'm working more consistently, I'll pop in. Like I'll see I popped into Narcos, gave him a little donation, hung out for 5 minutes, and then took off. Let me see. Oh, this is what I was gonna do. Max, are you still there? Just because Maxie's the one who was made a comment about the music that I chose, and I think I had between 2 songs, and I think I saved the other one too. Let me see. Where was it? This is is Zombie Truckin'. So we could have also had this. We could have had this as the zombie background music too. This is. Hey, Jackosaurus, how you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Now I'm really thinking, because I've been streaming every week or two. I have been setting them to unlisted afterwards, so anyone who checks my channel will be like, oh, he hasn't been on in like a month or two. And there's reasons for that. I'm not in a growth stage, but I do want people that I know to come back. Like Claire, I haven't seen you for a while, but again, it's because I think people just don't know I'm on. And it's like, one time I even went a whole month without streaming, so people don't look for me. It's not like they just know they can check on Thursday night like they used to. It's just kind of real sporadic now. Alright, well, Maxie has not chimed in on the music, but this was the other music that I was possibly going to choose as the background music for my welcome screen. This is another part of the soundtrack from State of Decay. Let's see. No, this is a cockatiel. Budgies are a little bit smaller. Here, Chauncey, you wanna? Oh, she's crabby. Come here. She was relaxed, and now I made her get off my shoulder. This is Chauncey. They have well, now the saturation's a little screwed up, but she's got like the orange cheeks. Now she's just way too bright. She's white. She's a white bird, and as I hold her up closer to the light, how you doing? Hey, what are you doing, silly girl? Now she wants. You can't go on my desk. There's too many cords and things that you'll chew on and either destroy or electrocute yourself. I should have left her alone. She was very relaxed on my shoulder. Do you have a cockatiel too, Laku? Amazing hair, the bird with the big antenna sticking out of her head. Yeah, I feel bad for her because before I moved this year, we moved in at the end of December and got into this apartment in January. And it took a couple months. I was still working from home because I could still do some of the work I used to do, but starting it's been about 4 months almost exactly now that I started a 9-to-5 job, and the whole time she's been alive, I've worked from home, so she's not been used to me leaving, and I worked in the same room with her, and so now I think she's gotten emotionally screwed up because now she gets left alone. Oh, there's Maxie. Yeah. Claire's alive. I still see Claire, a little Twitter activity from Claire here and there. Not that I'm on Twitter a whole bunch. Alright. Well, I'm gonna make a game happen since this is technically a gaming stream, I think. If I was just a talking lawyer, that wouldn't be very original at all. Not that gaming lawyer's that much more original. Hey, it's a lawyer and he talks. That's my shtick. That's like my special, like, wow, I've never seen a talking lawyer before. I'm gonna launch the game.
5 seconds of gameplay.
Oh, no condition read. The volume should settle down in a second. The in-game volume is really low on this game. So, I think we're gonna do breakdown. Breakdown or regular? Oh, we'll do state of decay proper. And every time I alt-tab, I have to set this. I have to set things back to full screen for me. There we go. So, have many of you guys ever played this game? They've got two versions. They've got like there's the base game and then there's 2 expansions. And so it's debating about the base game, which is kind of story driven, versus there's an expansion called Breakdown, which is sort of like an endless mode where you can do the map over and over again. But each time you unlock more heroes, and certain heroes like they gain levels, and you can transition them to the next level. And anyways. But this is a game that I played, I think more so before I started my channel. I put a lot of, this is a game that I got sucked into and put a lot of time into once upon a time. And this is the new, at least for my hardware, better optimized version. You're only allowed to play Roblox. Well, Maxie, if you ask permission and you feel like this is a game you'd like to play, it is on sale for $6 and something cents today at, what was that place again? It's like I'm doing a gamesplanet.com. I'd never bought from them before, but they are having a summer sale and it popped up on my cheap games searching site. I got this and X4, which is a very rough around the edges, buggy, space sim-ish type game from EgoSoft that I've been playing since X3 back in like 2006. I've been playing their games for a long time, and I occasionally get really in the mood for it, and then I'll.
Holy shit!
Oh.
Hold on, I'm coming. Dude, I think these guys want to eat us.
So. Yeah.
You okay? One of those psychos tried to bite me, but yeah, I'm fine.
Well, we can't just stay out here in the open, that's for damn sure.
Ranger station?
Ranger station. Maybe we can find some help there.
What the hell, man? We're gone 2 weeks and what? Everybody takes up cannibalism?
Okay, so I was having some trouble because the in-game volume, the maximum volume of the game, is low compared to most other stuff on my computer. So I've turned up that portion on OBS, but if it's too loud, I just looked at the meter and it looked like it was spiking a little bit. So if I don't anticipate that the in-game volume is going to be too loud, but if it is, let me know. I can't make it the game louder if the problem is the other way, but I can turn it down. Out of context, this conversation could easily sound like it's about downtown about people eating each other. Is there a cannibalism problem? And hey, Mike, how you doing, man? I guess sneaky up on this guy.
Hold up.
Shit, these guys look messed up too.
Hey, leave him alone.
Stay low.
I was gonna stealth
keep
kill him.
quiet. Maybe we can get past them without being spotted.
I forget why. I was just thinking about you, like, I think yesterday, Mike. I can't remember what made me think of you, but I did, and I was like, I wonder how Mike's doing. You know what it was? Is for some reason I'd opened up an old stream just out of nostalgia. I think I went to, just on a whim, I was like, I'm gonna open up a stream from exactly 1 year ago today and see how I was doing. It was just like a curious thing. And I opened up the stream and I was talking to you, Mike. When I just popped in the middle of it, and I think we were trying to remember how we first met. And we couldn't remember.
Help me move this against the wall. We need to clear a
Parts of LA County, like Gardena.
Start doing an inventory of
Is that
supplies
where they got
we're
Gardein,
gonna
the
need.
vegan fake meat? Maybe it's not fake after all. It's made from real vegans.
Man, can anybody tell me what the hell is going on?
What's going on is there's more of them up here than I expected. We need to sweep the rest of the cabins for survivors. But I've got injured people here I have to tend to.
The saboteur.
Okay, we'll see what we can do.
We will? I appreciate it. There's a water tower out back that has a good view of the campgrounds. Might be worth your while to climb up there and have a look around first. We've got some supplies in the locker over there. Take what you need and stay safe out there.
I think I heard my wife sneeze. I didn't know she'd come home from work. She must have heard. She must have heard me streaming. I told her I'd probably stream today. Oh, can I barricade? I forget what you need to barricade. Yay. So my playing the Saboteur is how you discovered me, Mike? Or is that just the first? Because I couldn't remember. It was funny because I just saw the thing where I was saying I don't remember how we met.
Good sightlines up there.
And I was like, but I think you found me. That's how I recalled it, but I couldn't remember how. All right, now we're going to survey our surroundings.
I'm there. Gonna take a look around.
Campsite. Campsite. A vehicle. An industrial supply store. It's the first game you saw me play. You're part of a raid. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense that we would have met on a raid. And then you weren't streaming at that point, right? I know I checked you out and I found all your, like, you had your non-lethal Deus Ex playthrough and you had Metroid. You had a bunch of cool, what I consider to be cool games that I didn't see a whole lot of other people playing. So I subbed you pretty much, like, as soon as I met you. Alright, I feel like I missed, there it is.
Guess that's all there is to see. You hear that?
Gunshots. Yeah. Guess we're not the only ones having a bad day.
Come on, Ed Jones. Let's go have a look-see. Oh! Ow. Okay. So there's the gunshots. But right here, there's the cabins. I think I'm gonna have a look-see. But yeah, this is definitely performing. Whoa! Hey! This is a game that works better with a controller, but I work better with keyboard and mouse, so. But it's definitely working out better than it did when I was streaming the original version. Oh, and now here you are, nearly 4 years later, post-streaming days. Yep, you came, you saw, and you walked away. I can't. You stopped streaming because you went to school and then you're working. right? The social worker thing? Was that sort of what stopped it? Or was there other reasons?
I'm not alone in here.
Can't remember. I know I basically stopped because my life all changed and I ran out of time and energy. Too busy to do it, yeah. Where is he? Hey, buddy. Yeah, let's sneak up on him. I'm gonna do my stealth kill. Explodey face. That's my explodey face move. I'm rather in need of another weapon though. This thing's about to bust. Oh, there's another campsite.
All quiet here.
Here, look at this. So when I saw this was on sale, I suddenly thought, oh, dude, it's been a long time since I played that game. And one of the things I didn't like about it is it was, even when I wasn't streaming, it always performed a little bit rough. Backpack.
Nice.
Let's put that bad boy on right now. Need 2 more slots opened up down there. I hear something back here. We're gonna do another surprise. It is Chauncey. Surprise! Uh-oh. Alright, we got it under control, Ed. But yeah, this was, in this particular case, I started streaming early enough that Chauncey is still awake. She'll still get settled in and get crabby if I try and move her, but a lot of times when I stream, it's too late for her to be up. And then she just gets weird. Uh-oh. Alright, I feel like I'm a natural at this killing zombies business. Cockatoo screaming nonsense like, I can't, I've seen that. Footballs on, yeah, which is it running back and forth, like up and down a hallway? And somebody showed me that video, like earlier this week. I think my wife showed it to me. Oh yeah. Alright. Apparently, we did not alert the one inside. I hear...
I'm not alone in here.
There it is.
Over here.
Alright, good work.
Incoming!
Good work, Ed. Where else? Who was coming? Or was he saying incoming, the one I just killed? Football said, Paul, then Brian, let roar. But it was a little one where, a little bit like the, the subtitles helped make it sound like the bird was saying something, because the bird was, I think without the subtitles, it would have literally just not even sounded like words. But the subtitles put form to the noises. To great hilarity. I see someone laying at the bottom of this cabin. Is they dead? Nope, I see him moving. Hey. Good job being
Not
stealthy. Oh shit! Hey!
Quiet here.
I'm thinking maybe I didn't plan my timing right. Oh, an axe! My stream timing, because now I'm getting hungry. I'm only like 40 minutes into my stream. I had a sort of a late breakfast, It wasn't very big, and then I had some coffee and some pretzels right before I started streaming. Birds repeat what they hear. Oh, okay. Football's on, Sarah. I gotcha. It's true. Yeah, they do. They do imitate what they hear.
Okay, I think that's about all there is to find here.
So what now?
Maxie,
Head
that
back to the
sounds
station or go
good.
check the lake cabins?
Bed rats.
Or we go check out those gunshots we heard.
All right. Kind of hoping you'd forgotten about that.
Well, there are more cabins to take a look at, so we're just gonna... I'm gonna make my way around, and then we'll come back. We'll come back to where the gunshots were. That's the plan. That's what we're going to do. No, I don't need to sprint. I'm good. Okay, we're just gonna be stealthy. We're gonna be so stealthy. So...
I'm not alone.
Oh, hello. Oh, I need to switch to this.
You want to know what worries me? They're setting up an infirmary in there. Like, why aren't they taking these people to a hospital or something?
I don't know, man. Whole situation's pretty messed up.
You think? What's next? Razor wire and guard towers?
That's not a bad idea, actually. We need to make things safer around here.
You're gonna continue school to finish your master's? It's not a bad idea. Is that something that's like built into the career path too? Like a master's helps you progress, like to move up in that career. Animal Lair, look who's back, back again. Chauncey's back. Hi, Chauncey. Chirp, chirp, chirp. How you doing, Keith? No, we're running. We're not gonna sneak right up in front of this guy. I've been around, man. I've still been streaming well, once I went a whole month without streaming, but I've still been streaming. I think what I've determined is I need to announce it. Whoa, hello. It's pretty good. This is the first time I've announced it on Twitter for a while. And I've also been setting the streams to go unlisted after they're over. So if you look at my channel, it's not going to look like you'll be like, oh, it's been no activity for, a month or two. But I have been coming on. I just, for reasons, haven't been keeping those streams consumable for public viewing. Just a pair of legs laying right in the middle of the road. Alright. Not the oldest one here. I'm not the youngest by a fair amount. Well, it's true on both counts. Hey. I know that's a dead guy. It's gonna... No, he's not a dead guy. Hey! I meant to strike the guy, not to, Here we go.
All quiet here.
He'll stealth kill. So yeah, I declared today was going to, since my wife was working, and I found cheap games on sale, which I always need more games. Today was going to be a game day, and it was either going to be streaming game, maybe some streaming too, but I wanted to make today game day because I don't game as much, and I get sad that I don't game as much. I know a lot of times I'm too tired and I just don't want to, like, I'll have time, but it'll be like 8 o'clock, and I usually go to sleep between 9 and 10, and by 8 I'm already too tired. And I'm like, oh, so much effort. You play a game, like stuff's trying to kill you, and if they're not, then you're trying to figure out some kind of puzzle or something. You gotta think. And then if you're not killing stuff for solving puzzles, and this game's boring.
All quiet here.
So what's the point? Middle-aged club for a while, haven't got my chronic knee pain. Coupon for a free prostate exam. Yeah, I'm getting my, oh, I have a lot of pills. I'm starting to get my aches and pains, but I think it's a combination of I am getting a little older, but also I need to lose weight more efficiently. I've been more active since I've gotten here, which is good. But I think I'll also... Well, I still eat healthy stuff, but also because... Partially because I'm making more money now. We go out to eat more often, and when I go out to eat, I make choices based on what sounds like the yummiest to eat, rather than what's the healthiest. So, I think my increase in activity has been offset by our eating out decisions. But 198. Oh, that's good, man. Although I don't know what your progression has been, because you've always seemed in pretty good shape to me.
I'm not alone.
Oh, ouch! What a bitch. That's half of my health.
Quiet here.
Ow! Okay, now I'm gonna... How do I use the, Now I forget how to use the... How do I eat the pills? Use item, F. Okay. That's how you make wounds go away. Eat aspirin. 235, you can lose 40 pounds before April. April next year. Okay, that's reasonable, man. That's a reasonable goal. I'm ashamed to say how much I weigh. Let's just say, if I'm your weight a year from now, that'd be a reasonable goal for me. Alright. What's the plan here? Can we climb up this? I forgot if you could climb up and grabby like that. Yeah, I'm in the ballpark. Plus or minus 25 pounds margin of error. Somewhere between 225, 275. I'd be in that window. That's where I'll put it. $200's the heaviest you've ever been. I haven't been under 200 probably 20 years. Well, Keith, I also pick only the hottest and sexiest camera angles, so you only see if I look straight on, then you can see my face is shaped like a big pear. So I sit like this and I go, hey. Hey. And then it looks like I've got like it still looks fat, but it looks more like I have like a jaw and stuff. And then I have the goatee, so it's shaped like a chin because I don't have one. So, see, it's all deception. It is all deception that makes me look maybe 25 pounds lighter than I am. Don't want to go into those bathrooms? Oh, now Chauncey is. If you're gonna hang out on my foot, that's okay. But don't go on my desk. The desk is forbidden. All she'll want to do is she'll want to go on the keyboard, And I can guarantee if she gets on the keyboard, she'll push all the buttons and immediately take the biggest, runniest bird turd that she can manage. It'll be extra. Sometimes they shoot out little pellets. Yep. But if she gets to where she's not supposed to go, it's going to be like a... Nope. You went right for the keyboard, didn't you? You did. She did exactly what I thought she was going to do. Here, why don't you get back on my shoulder and pretend you like it, though. You like that. Because if you're gonna be on my knee, but being on my knee means getting onto my desk, and if you can't leave it alone, you're gonna go back to your cage. What's gonna happen? Let's see what's going on here. Oh. Bust the door open. Down. Alright. Because of course there's a tool belt or a tool box in the old deserted bathroom. Ooh, a machete. I've almost filled out my backpack. Alright. Of course, because I busted that door down, every zombie in the vicinity knows I'm here. I think I see one in the corner back here. Nope, it's just junk. It's not a pear, it's more like a peach. Like a peach just flat out round, dude. I was being nice to myself. A peach, a pear at least starts a little thin on top and then it gets fat at the bottom. But a pear is but a peach is just like broop. That's even worse, man. All right, there's one more. I think there's like the other half of the restroom. A mango, that'd be all right. A pineapple, a potato. There's all sorts of things that I could be. Oh, hey, look at the crowd over there. Hey, get off of me. Wait, how did I, okay. Are they... Okay, that's a little bit odd.
Good stuff, man.
I think my axe is already getting worn down, too.
I'm not alone in here.
It's one thing, if you're in the zombie apocalypse, you gotta watch out, because any weapon you have is gonna break. Oh, you can only maybe get 20 good kills out of it before it just busts. You said we're not alone in here, but I don't see... Maybe there's something in the stall? We can't open the stall. Maybe he heard something outside. But there's nothing else for us to find in there, so... Here, I'll leave him behind. Anything good up here? I see it. There's a guy over here. Just begging for a stealth kill. He's clipping into that wall. He's gonna make it hard on me. Fine. Glitchy son of a bitch. Had to do it the old-fashioned way. It's shaped like a Brazil nut. You're a potato, Anna, Keith. Everyone's like, yeah. You know, Keith, he's that guy. He's shaped like a potato. Alright, I think there's a supply box in here. I can dump some of this stuff off and get points for. Here, we'll put this in there. Put our stick in there. I have no need for guns right now. How do I... Oh, stash 10. Okay. I don't need all those Twinkies. I don't need that backpack. Can I... Oh, well. I want to organize it, but... Alright. So now I've got the paddle board. That's good. That feels solid. And hello, Zen. This is not my first time playing this. I haven't played it in a long time. I had the original, and I just bought the Year 1 Survival Edition. And I heard that it was updated to a new, like, I think it's been updated to a 64-bit engine, so I thought maybe... I tried streaming this before, and it was real garbage. Like, my in-game frame rate was garbage, and now, in the updated version, it actually runs smoother for me with my hardware, and it gets along better with OBS. So when I bought it this morning, I gave it a little test run. I did a little private test run stream, and it worked, and I was pleased, and so I thought, hey, maybe later I'll do a stream of this. I'll jump into it and play it. I have beaten the main story before. If I do really get into this game again, what I'm probably going to be doing is Breakdown, which I haven't played a lot of before, which is the one where you do the same map over and over. Oh, I just realized something. I have my preview running on the side. That interferes with stream health. Every time I leave, I've got to reset the full screen for myself, too. It doesn't like alt-tabbing. I'm playing on PC. I do just about everything on PC, although I have been tempted to get a consoles recently. It wasn't Black Friday. Was it Prime Day? Or was it some... I know there was Prime Day. Was there some other big sale day in the last couple of months? I was really tempted to, if there was a good deal on... It was Prime Day. And there were a couple really good deals on consoles, but by the time I got home from work, they were sold out. If I'd caught one of them, I might have bought. And I haven't decided which one I want for sure, but I know I'm torn, but I would get one. My main interest is Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2. That's the main, and that's why I don't jump out and get a console, because most games I can already play on PC, and in many cases they're better, and I don't like using a controller. But I can't play Red Dead Redemption, so I've been hearing it maybe is coming to PC for 10 years now, or however long, ever since it's been out. I've been hearing maybe it's coming to PC. Every once in a while I do some first-hand research, and I discovered the developers generally have never said a thing. It's all just rumors. The developers have never said they're not going to do it. So... And every time I bring it up, somebody tells me that they've heard it's about to come out on PC. And then I look, and then I realized that it's like a rumor. Like a guy heard that like a store page opened up for a minute, and then it closed, but it made everyone think, like, oh, that means they're going to put it on PC. They haven't ruled it out. And then there are people that speculate, like, well, all the Grand Theft Auto games, they come out on console, and then within X number of, like, 1 to 2 years, it comes out on PC. And so they're like, therefore, if it's going to be on PC, we could expect it around this time. There's all this sort of, like, there's a lot of people talking about it. But when you actually look, when I've actually looked, anyway, I haven't looked in a month or two. When I actually look at what the developers have said, it's always extremely non-committal. They don't say no. They don't say yes. Oh wait, have I looked at everything I wanted to look at here? Yeah, I think so. Alright, now we're gonna check out the gun lady. And there's a little campground over there too we haven't looked at yet. Hey! Is he maybe gonna... You don't gotta kill every zombie, Gila. Those weapons ain't gonna last forever. Come on, Ed. My faithful sidekick, Ed. Me too, Maxie. In fact, I forgot when it was coming out today. Today, I was like, wait, was it coming out on the 9th? Should have been dumb, because... Well, I'm pretty sure I would have heard. I'm pretty sure I would have heard if it had already come out. But I got... In my head, I got real excited for a second, thinking, hey, maybe it came out. And... I don't know if I will put... when it comes out, I may end up only playing it for a couple hours. And then just be like, alright, that was enough. But I am looking forward to at least jumping in and trying it again and seeing how it feels. You can play it now on the test server?
Here.
I was not aware of that. I knew some people, I thought the people who played now had some kind of special early access. If that is the case, then maybe that is a thing that I'm going to look into. Another backpack. A rifle. And... what is that business? Firecrackers. Okay. There's like PlayStation Now to stream it. This day you're seeing how... I've heard that PlayStation Now is okay, and I still stream... I can't do... I have 1080p monitor, and hardware won't go above 1080p, so I don't need 4K resolutions. I haven't tried it yet because I keep thinking I'm gonna wait till I know I've got a couple free weekends in a row before I plop down like the 7-day free get a free trial, and so I keep not doing it for that reason. I need to not be so damn cheap, and I also want to make sure I got spare time. Like if I did get sucked into it, I would want to know that I had a little bit of spare time on my horizon, which I don't have anymore.
Well, so much for the annual fishing trip.
Yeah.
I have little,
I don't think I
like
want to
today,
come back here,
which
like,
is the day
ever.
that I...
So what do you think for next year?
Oh.
Canoeing in Georgia,
Good topic.
caving in North Carolina, or camping in Crystal Lake?
Yep, a camping trip. Things went to shit. We barely know that it's been the apocalypse yet. Spoiler alert, it ain't just here.
I'm not alone in here.
Not alone. You are alone in here, but maybe there's one behind. Dude, no, I don't know what you're talking about. His spidey senses are tingling, though. I'm not gonna sprint. There's no need to sprint. There's a guy right there. We're gonna end up fighting him. Can I go like this?
Here they come!
I was trying to remember, there's like a... Maybe I don't have the move yet. You can learn to do these kind of killer moves. You can gain... You used to be a clerk? Okay. Is it wrong to think this is better than my shitty old job? Born leader, loved hiking, still does. Right? Natural athlete. I kept saying he gained levels, but I think he hasn't gained... He hasn't gained... They're not allowing customization yet. Okay. So this is a game where you don't... There's no main character. You start off where this is kind of... Feels like this is your main character, but you amass survivors, and they can die, and it's permadeath. So when one dies, you just end up playing another one, and as you're playing, like, they get tired, so you put some away to rest, and play up. You skip between them a lot, and they all level, and that's kind of cool. Alright, this is getting a little long.
Holy shit, are you okay?
You mean aside from being lost in the woods, attacked by psychopaths, and watching two of my best friends die? Yeah, I'm peachy.
Sorry I asked.
So, is it this bad everywhere?
Man, I hope not. We got some survivors back at the ranger station that seem to know what's going on, but we didn't have time for orientation.
Well then, let's get the hell back there. You want to take point, or should I?
Yeah, let's get the hell back to the station. Let's see, is there anything back here, though? We're on a little trail. Where is it? Oh. All right, you guys. Here, somebody grab him, and then I'll finish him off with my foot, so my paddleboard lasts longer.
Anyways?
Me and a couple guys from the unit came up here to do some deer hunting.
Are you in the army?
You don't miss much, do you? Anyway, we were on our way back when these psychos rushed us out of goddamn nowhere.
What happened?
You see me? You see Coulter Strand? Do the math.
Oh, there's a Zambi. Alright. People, you grab him. Remember the plan? You grab him, I'll kick him in the face. Grab him! What are you doing? AI is a little bit not the brightest. Okay. Maybe it's because normally you can only have one person with you at a time. I don't know. When they're just standing there and the zombies just sort of rubbing asses with them and they're not reacting. She's all talking a big game like, you want to get point? But then the zombies rubbing ass with her. She doesn't notice. Is that what they taught you in the army, lady? There we go. It's okay, I got it. Don't worry, guys. I got it. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this new edition. I'd heard mixed. And it definitely pissed a lot of people off that it wasn't just a free upgrade for people who already owned the original games. But I thought for $6.50 or whatever, that was worth it. And yeah, and if you're gonna buy it at all, it's definitely worth it. It's worth it to get this one. I don't know if you can buy the original one anymore. All right, come on, guys. Go. But it's a little bit like Grand Theft Auto and Zombie Apocalypse put together. And team base building. It's a lot of things put together. There's really no other game that's quite like it. But it is a little rough around the edges in general. It's got a sort of real indie dev feel to it. Alright, let's see what's happening.
What the hell?
I thought you said you had survivors holed up in here.
Oops. They were fine just a minute ago.
Well, obviously not anymore.
Guys! Come on. We gotta at least check the place. Somebody might have survived.
If they're gonna be zombies.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Poor bastard. Well, let's see if he's got a wallet on him or something.
What the hell, Ed?
To check his ID, for Christ's sake.
Oh, I told you. It's a cutscene, so I can't do anything.
Get it off! Get it off! Get it
Don't
off!
eat Ed, you son of a bitch! Leave Ed alone! Leave him alone!
That guy was dead. I swear to God, that guy, he was dead. How the hell does that happen?
I don't know, man. Doesn't make sense.
We can't stay here. Come on, let's grab what we can and get moving.
Oh, I just noticed, Keith, you asked about Borderlands. I do like Borderlands. My wife and I started playing Borderlands 2 together. I've never finished it. We still need to finish it. It's one of those games that's like, we keep saying we need to get back to, but we've been too busy. And I was playing on my own first, but once I got her to try it, which is a long shot, she doesn't play a lot of different games. She mostly played MMOs and then games like Civilization and Sims, like not action-y games. She never tried any shooters, and I got her to try, It's impossible? Shit. I got her to try Borderlands 2, and for some reason it clicked with her, and she was super into it. Mission escape. Okay. Hey,
So, what about you two? What are you doing up here? Romantic getaway?
Fishing trail. Sort of our annual get out of the rat race and decompress ritual.
Also, our get hit on by... So, where are we going?
Oh.
I don't know. I guess we just head to town and try to find somebody.
Yeah, or...
Or?
Well, I kind of took that guy's walkie-talkie. Maybe we can raise somebody on that.
Klepto.
Jesus, Ed, why did you do that?
You stole from a dead person.
I don't know. I figured if he
Shame
had a
on you.
radio, there must be somebody on the other end.
So you robbed a dead guy, and you expect his friends to help us out?
Wait, who says they're his friends? I mean, maybe they didn't even really like the guy.
Dad? Dad, are you there?
Oh, shit. Dad?
Shit.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Who is this?
Listen, we're stuck up here on Mount Tanner. My friend needs medical attention. Can you help us?
Can you make it down to Spencer's Mill? Some of us are holed up at the church. If your friend doesn't look too dicey, we'll let you in.
The church in Spencer's Mill. We're on our way. We'll, try not to look too dicey?
Alright, guys. There you go. Use your weapons. Alright. I don't think we need to kill everything. We've already
Listen,
done
asshole!
this.
Alright, we don't want to
Get in the truck. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can jump this damn bridge. Oh, no. Nope, not quite. Oh, shit.
Incoming!
Let's just get out of here. Can we just go?
I don't know, maybe looks like we could climb up over here, maybe?
Yeah, we're gonna climb up right here. Don't stop and fight them. Just come on, guys. There's too many of them.
Better deal with this first.
Oh, I need to eat a snack. No. It's okay. Hey, there's a station wagon over here. Dude! Where's my friend? She's still down there? What are you doing, glitch? Little glitch girl? Don't glitch. Less glitchy, less running away. Come on, girl. There's too many of these fuckers. Come on. There's another car over here.
We're headed your way. You said
Get
you were holed up in a church?
Cryptic ghost, what's up, man?
You haven't heard?
No cell reception at the lake. Guess you could say we've been out of the loop.
All we know is a bunch of crazy people tried to eat us.
It started, what, 12, 13 days ago? At first it was just weird stories on the news. Random maulings, violent incidents at hospitals, black helicopters in the sky. Just strange stuff. I guess they were trying to keep it quiet, but that didn't last too long. People figured it out pretty quick. People who die, they don't stay dead.
They
come back as one of those things.
I told you that guy was dead.
Seems like the only way to stop them for good is with a shot to the head.
The head, you
Anything
said?
else, they just keep coming.
So you're saying those things are zombies?
I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of messed up supervirus. Maybe it's radiation from outer space, or black magic, or the wrath of almighty frickin' God. Your guess is so. How'd you end up on this frequency?
Just lucky, I guess. It was pretty chaotic up at the lake.
You're not gonna tell her?
I don't know yet.
Dude, it's her dad.
You want to confess that we killed her father and stole his radio before they patch you up?
Yeah, okay, maybe we leave that part out.
Okay. Truck is better than station wagon in this game. Truck beats station wagon. Excuse me. Hey, and they already got a truck. Good deal.
Lily, did you invite these strangers?
Good, you made it.
That one doesn't look so good.
Name's Ed. Pleased to meet you.
Come with me, son. We'll see to those.
God damn it! We got enough trouble without bringing in another freeloader to use up all our medicine.
real nice, Alan. I offered them shelter. I'm letting them in. Us freeloaders have to stick together.
This girl's got the common sense God gave a tree stump. You're worse than your brother.
Come on, I'll give you the nickel tour.
That's right. We're gonna eat up all your food, gonna crap in your toilets, then we're gonna move on. Yep. Now you're ghost, whatever that. It looks like an X, but it's not. It's something else. Ghost Ninja Star. How you doing, man?
I spend most of my time here, using the radio to coordinate everyone.
Okay.
Next up's the kitchen. Sam's our unofficial in-house chef, but, well, there's only so much anybody can do with canned soup and pork rinds. Seriously, though, rule number 1, all the food stays in here and it stays sealed. You wouldn't believe how fast rats get into things otherwise. We learned that one the hard way.
Ooh, Overwatch. That's one of those games that I keep wanting to try to get into, but then I play a little bit and I suck,
We're
and
pretty
then I
tight
don't
on
want to play
space
anymore.
here. Alan's been saying we should move to someplace bigger, but my dad's a carpenter, and he says we could build like a dorm room or something to get more space.
How many people do you have here?
I think you've met just about everybody, except maybe my brother and my dad. They're out scouting for supplies, I think. I haven't heard from them in a while.
Oh, her dad. I
Rest
think
easy, son. How do you feel?
we have his radio. That's how he's dead. We didn't do it though.
We may have something here for the pain, but
So I'm doing pretty good. I mean, you can tell I haven't been streaming a lot. This year we
We'll
moved.
need to get Dr. Hansen out.
I got a new
I'll
job.
see if I can get him on the radio.
And we're just busy in general. We're good though. It's not like I haven't been streaming because life's hard.
Strangers,
It's just
for by
busy.
so doing,
But
some have unwittingly
we're doing.
entertained angels.
We're having a good. I think
How about
it's
that?
safe to say we're having a good year.
That might be an angel.
Yeah, Jack, new job. It's nice. I worked from home for several years, so which was nice, but it was also it didn't pay a whole lot, and it was unsteady. I was self-employed. It was steady enough that like
especially
I
after a
usually
bite.
had work, but it
Hasbro's
was
going
it
to try and
varied.
get Doc Hansen to come down and take a look at him, but if he doesn't get some antibiotics, he's probably not going to make it. If it comes to that, I promise Alan will take care of him.
Yeah.
Bullet to the brain before he turns. It's for the best.
Jesus, Lily, he's not a rabid dog.
Don't you get it? More of us didn't make it than did. We can't be soft-hearted about this. Not anymore. We need medicine here anyway. You can't be sick. You understand? No one can be sick.
So that's it, huh? Nice to meet you. Would you prefer to be shot in the face or...
Now I'm curious if there's a way for me to walk. I feel like this is kind of the game where there should be. You can sneak. You can sprint. Maybe there is no walk. When someone's talking and walking, I feel like I should be able to talk and walk with them. But
Kick that on your asses?
No, it's... Okay, look. We're barely hanging on here as it is. Medicine was some of the first stuff to run out. We don't have any to spare for your friend.
well, you walk when you go inside.
I'm sorry. That's just the way it is.
But that's automatic.
What if I find some more? Will that help pay our rent?
Yeah, okay, sure. If you can find a place to get more medicine, I'll make sure your friend has a place to stay.
I see how it is.
His name is Ed.
Ed.
I know. If you need to resupply before you head out, check the locker.
Nobody minds if we're getting shit done and you need extra stuff. Just don't take shit you haven't earned.
I remember her. I think she's pretty badass. Wait, was there a
Here.
Wait, what?
There's a cell tower behind the swine and bovine. From up there, you should be able to get a good look at the town. Maybe you'll spot some place to find medicine.
Thank you.
Swine
Just
and
hurry,
bovine.
okay? I'm not sure how long I can rein Alan in.
But yeah, so the job I used to do was mostly document review, and I did it from home, and most of it were physical files that I'd go about once a week and pick up more, and I'd review them and create report summaries of them, and A portion of it was digital though, and when I moved, I was still able, they would still send me some of the digital stuff that they had. But it slowed down a lot. Like, there was no way I was going to be able to keep doing that. It was for the best, too. Because it was never, like, if my wife didn't have a full-time job, we would have been in trouble a bunch of times. Because there were plenty of times, there were times when I'd be real busy with work, and then there would be times where it would just dry up. Like, a whole week would go by and I'd barely get any. So, when I moved here, it was, like, really even less. So I was, you know, we came here, I knew I was going to be job hunting. And I found a job that's working out pretty well. It's keeping me busy and keeps me tired. Like in the evenings, I'm tired and I get up like 5:30 in the morning now. So I tend to get sleepy around between 8 and 9. I start getting sleepy. Oh, okay, that's a good. Don't push the forward key all the way. So if I was, and I mentioned this earlier, this game is best played on a controller, but I'm playing with a mouse and keyboard because I'm not that great with controllers. Okay, let's put this, I don't need this the gun away.
Our scout just spotted a new group of survivors. I'll get you the location.
We like this. We're gonna put this away. I don't need firecrackers. I don't need all that many drugs. Do they have anything else though that I would like to bring along? They got a backup of these. I think between the two weapons, I'm in pretty good shape. Backpack. Oh, I should grab one more, I should take one of these. Because my dudes, you've been a little hurt. Taking a pill makes you feel better. I don't think that, you know, you don't fight humans in this game. Like, I very rarely use weapons in this game. But they can be effective, but ammunition is so limited in general that it's sort of like you just need to learn not to need them. You do run into humans in this game? In one of the expansions, maybe? I don't know. I've played this game all the way through. The regular game I've played all the way through to the end. I've beaten it. I don't recall fighting other people, like not dead people. This is the main game. When do you fight regular people? I'm trying to remember now. Do you? I mean, it's been a few years, so I could have forgotten. If you forget to help someone. Oh my gosh. I guess maybe I didn't drop the ball that much. Enough for that to happen.
Shit, man. At this rate, it's only gonna be a matter of days before the zombies swarm in here and kill us all.
What else is new?
All right,
Let's get some more food soon. We're gonna start.
Let's go for a drive, shall we?
How did
I had
you
no
all
idea
end up
about
at the
that,
church,
Keith.
anyways?
Geez, I don't know. At first it just seemed like the place to go, you know? End of the world and all that. Then we started hearing about how bad it was getting. Other people tried to go it alone and ended up... Well, we just sort of stayed here after that.
Just the 6 of you?
No. There used to be 12 of us.
Yeah, that's not a good ratio. From 6 down. Okay, everyone can hear the truck. I get it. Trucks are noisy.
Looks like a good vantage point up there.
Here's a little hoppy. Hoppy. Don't worry, be hoppy. Hey, pal. Ow! All right. I don't want to do any of your bullshit dumpster fight. All right. Dumpster fight. Okay, so I guess it's just something that I don't think ever happened in my game. So like shoot at you and stuff? So either it never happened or it's been, I mean, it's probably been 4 or 5 years since I played the campaign through. So it's possible it happened and I forgot, but I'm really feeling like that never happened to me.
Made it. Gonna look around now.
Gun shop, vehicle, mini mart, vehicle, potential home site. I think that site sucks. I want to go to that. There's a house on the other, like in a little other town area that has a tree house. That's usually the next place that I build a base.
There's a building we'll want to check out.
Yeah, it's a house. Warehouse. House. Gas station. Tavern. Post office. Vehicle. What else? There's a lot of stuff around here. The abandoned site. Vehicle.
Hey, what's that? Looks like a vet's office or something.
Veterinary.
Oh yeah, Dr. Gilroy's clinic. What about it?
Well, antibiotics for dogs aren't any different than antibiotics for people, and it looks like no one's broken in.
That's a good idea. Okay, sounds like it's worth checking out.
I'm gonna
hang on.
check.
I've got a transmission coming in, I think.
You folks got any room at the inn?
You might want to go check it out. I'm sending Alan and Sam to meet you at the clinic.
Alan? Gee, thanks.
It was that, or let him stay here and keep grumbling about kicking you and Ed out.
Point.
Do me a favor and don't come driving up like a dumbass.
What Alan's trying to say is cars make noise. Zeds like noise. Plus, they don't exactly grow on trees, and we only got so much fuel to keep them running. So we gotta be careful about when we use them.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go get the survivors. Because those time out and I don't want them shooting at me. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Sorry, pal. Can I do that? Okay. Maybe this is a bad time to do this because it looks like there's a horde coming down the street. Hey guys.
We're lucky we aren't dead already. We owe a lot of that to you. Any chance you'd have some space for us? Well?
Yeah, go ahead and join us.
Give me a few more minutes. Watch my back. Sure. All right. Be ready in a minute.
Okay. Yep. Gotta guard the perimeter. There's a horde just chilling. Just strolling on by.
Stay alert.
Bag's almost full.
Did they get in? I'm here to help, guys. Oh, you already killed him? I meant to help. Honest, I did. I didn't just let you do all the heavy lifting on purpose. Next time the zombies get in, you let me know.
Nice. We should get moving. Lead on.
Let's roll.
Take them home. Come on, guys. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Get in, guys. Everybody get in. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, oh shit.
You got it from here?
Thanks. We've got it from here.
All right. Welcome. Mi casa es su casa. And they don't know this yet, but I don't even live there. Idiots. See you later, guys. What am I gonna eat? Okay, there are a lot of zombies over there. There are enough zombies that I do not want to come driving in with my truck. I wonder if they're there randomly. Hey, don't blow my cover, bitch. Alright. I don't want to alert the, that big old horde down there. Hey, I don't remember the dog mural on the side of that building before. That
About time you showed up. Let's get this show on the road. You're the newbie, so you get a bust in the window.
The door will make less noise. Or, hey, you could do it like a total fucking idiot. Up to you.
Just
I
get
think
us
I'll
inside.
do the non-idiot variant. Thank you very much.
Take this. Gonna need it soon.
I want to see what the writing says on the wall. I don't remember this. It's an Abraham Lincoln quote, I think. I am something, something, as well as something, something. That is something of a whole human being. Is that dog with the freaky eyes? His name happened to be Abraham Lincoln as well? Can I jump the fence? There we go. What's this guy doing? Hey.
You see him up ahead there?
Come on over here, pal. Okay, good. Alright, come on. Wait, where's the other person at? What are you doing over there? What? And why you climb the fence? There's an opening right next to it. I don't remember if the AI were always this dumb. I think they probably were. Alright. They did it again. Look, see, there's an opening right here. Just walk where there's no fence, and then you don't have to climb over it. Right, Chauncey even knows that. She's not even a person. Let's
Alright,
search.
hop to it. Let's get this done and get the hell out. Try to keep the zombies outside, huh?
And who the hell put you in charge?
How about years of experience on the beat, huh? How's that grab you?
I didn't realize the Department of Fish and Wildlife counted as a beat.
Medical supplies.
Laugh if you want. I'm still the only law enforcement officer on duty in this town.
Can I establish an
and if
outpost?
we gotta deal with any zombie trout, you'll be the first motherfucker I call.
Keep an eye out to the left.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Shit.
What's wrong?
Hole in the fucking run set.
All right.
Tape it shut and keep loading.
There's the
I want to look at everything before we make an outpost, because once it's an outpost, you can't look anymore.
Zombies coming up behind us.
Don't let them in!
Hey! Nothing. Well, now that we've killed all the zombies, maybe there's not as much of a reason to, Wait, did I? It looks like I did not take the medical supplies.
Heads up. That's it. Let's ditch this bitch and go home.
Hey! Come on, guys. Let's get the heck out of here. Alright. Gonna fight some more zombies. Alright, I guess that was that horde we were talking about earlier.
Let's hoof it, people. Stay low and stay quiet. Bad enough we gotta make this charity run. Let's not waste all our damn ammo to boot.
Alright, get him, guys. Good job. Come on.
Keep your eye on our right.
Oh shit!
Got zombies
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. That's more.
What did I say? No
Get...
cars.
Fuck you, no cars.
That's
Come on.
okay.
This is the stupidest plan ever, no cars. We've already got the horde on us. Dumb shits.
Break his fucking skull!
Sorry, Chunky's obsessed because I said bad words. Oh, I'm tired.
Go easy. You're gonna kill yourself like that.
That's not good.
Okay, now I got no weapon.
Damn, I'm tired.
Alright.
Zombies on our 6. Stay alert.
Not dropping any
Keep out of
rucksacks.
the line of sight. Zeds will come check out just about anything louder than a solid smack on the head. But their eyesight's for shit. If they can't see you, they can't eat you.
Will you two shut up and get moving? I'm not getting paid to babysit.
Do we have to run all the way home?
Excuse me, out of hell.
What did I say? No cars. That's better.
I
Come
brought
on.
the good truck
Let's do this.
along.
Okay.
If I'd known you guys were
now
gonna
try
be
to
like
listen
this,
time. We go
I would have
forward
brought
on
a
foot.
piece of shit car.
Zombies up ahead. Go through or go around?
Both? Alright, see, we're faster than they are.
Better
These
keep
two
moving.
guys.
We got zombies behind us.
Yeah. We're good. We're good. We can cut across. We don't have to follow the roads when we're on foot. Oh, don't like that sound. Oh, fuck. That's a feral. Those things are... Oh, it knows we're here.
Zeds up ahead.
Okay. Somebody pin him down. Well, it helps when you got two other people smacking at him, too. That made it easier.
Motherfuck, this piece of shit rucksack's coming apart at the seams. At this rate, I'm gonna lose half this shit before we get home.
I'll go find us a ride.
No, goddammit! Cars are too dangerous. Just leave it.
Kiss my ass, Alan. Lily needs these meds.
Fuck you.
Get
All
your
right.
ass back here, Alan. Alan!
Uh-oh.
God damn it! Come on, let's find a ride and get this shit home.
Go ahead, Alan. Now I want to go back and get my truck. Because I didn't want to abandon the truck. And we're not that far away. she still with me? Oh no, she's just gonna wait over there. Good job. Alright. I'm not gonna fight all you guys. I just want to get my truck, get my friend, and go home.
Damn, I'm tired. Cover me.
Does he think that she's still with him? Because she's not. Little 3-point turn. Come on. There you go.
So, Alan, huh?
You bet. He's a shithead, but look on the bright side. He's only about half as stupid as he looks. Plus, he's not half bad in a fight.
Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna eat. I have stuff to make fish tacos.
Thanks for the ride. We'll take it from here.
Oh, good. Alright, so what am I doing now? Dropping off supplies.
We got your cyclophosphamide, Lily. I didn't see any of that meth or whatever.
Hey, you said we were getting antibiotics for Ed.
Relax. We got those too.
What the hell is going on here?
Okay, look. I've got this condition, lupus. It's chronic, no cure. Without medication, your friend needs antibiotics. I need medicine, so I kinda sent you to a place you might find both.
So, you used me.
I didn't.
Just let me know when you find the doc.
So where do I drop off the rucksack? I forget. Do I just put it down? I can't remember. Because before it was like, they would acknowledge that you had dropped it off. Maybe we're full. Oh.
Hello, Sam. I didn't see you at service last Sunday.
You didn't see anybody at service last Sunday, Will.
Because it's a zombie
Nobody
apocalypse.
goes to those things because the rest of us are too busy trying to stay alive.
You and Lily and the rest do a good job seeing to the needs of the body. The way I see it, it's my job to see to the needs of our souls.
By sitting in an empty room with a Bible, hoping somebody will show up? That's pretty sad.
Really? And how many days did you spend sitting in an empty shelter with a pot of soup, just in case a hungry person showed up?
Yeah, well, that was different.
How so?
Most of those days I was hungover.
It's quite the conversation. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna leave that there. And hey, Evie, how you doing? Yeah. It makes sense that I'd stream earlier since I go to bed at like 8 or 9 o'clock now. But just so happened today, my wife has to catch up on work for her job. So we're not going anywhere, and we can't really do anything. I mean, I could sit in a room with her while she works, but that's not super exciting. So I thought I don't play games that much anymore. So today's gonna be a game day, and maybe a stream day, since I don't stream that much anymore either. How you doing, Evie? I was actually probably about to wrap up, even though I haven't even been going 2 hours yet, but I realized about 30 minutes into the stream, I was getting hungry. So, and maybe I'm gonna make fish tacos. Or I might ask my wife if she's hungry, and maybe we'll order something. Because one of the nice things about, well, it's good and bad, but now that I've got a steady income, we can afford to order pizza if we want to and not feel guilty about it. Except not financially, but stomach-wise, maybe it's not great. So the question is, how do I need to end it? So maybe what I'll do is I'll figure out, I'm gonna stop streaming, I'll figure out the food situation, and then maybe I'll stream again. Mostly I want to just check in and say hi, but in my head, I also envisioned it as like, I'm just going to stream, and I'm going to stream for hours. I can stream as long as I want to. And then literally 30 minutes in the stream, my stomach started growling. Like, this was not well planned. But I definitely feel like I need more than a snack right now. And I'm realizing, like, I haven't had a real meal for like 6 hours. So this was not well planned. In terms of, like, planning food around it. Do I have to go to this thing?
Found this while I was out.
There we go.
Sweet.
Okay, that's what we were looking for. So, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna come over here. My thank you screen. And hey Chauncey, do you want to say thank you to all the nice people? Oh, she's getting pissed because she's on my knee. She's like all relaxed and stuff. But you know I'm gonna get up anyways because I have to make food. Yeah, so don't be a little bird bitch. You're being a bird bitch. She's basically doing the bird equivalent of telling me to F off. Yeah. Come on. Oh, come on. Nope. She's like, nope. Here. Now that you're on the hand, go ahead. Say, the people want to see you, Chauncey. Say hi. She doesn't. You don't understand cameras because you're a bird. But you're right next to one and people can see you. Yeah. People can see you. And now once you're on my hand, now you don't want to get off. Weirdo. Yeah. And you're much less crabby. That's one reason why I don't like having her out when it's late for her either, because she gets like this too, but she got way relaxed sitting on my knee. So, all right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up for now, and after I figure out what's going on with my wife, and if we eat and it doesn't end up taking a long time, and it's not too late later, and I'm not too tired later, maybe I'll stream again a little bit later. But it was nice hanging out with you. And I will continue to pop into streams when I can. And I will see you all soon. Love ya. And talk to you later. Bye-bye. You're welcome, Maxie. And sorry, Evie, I feel bad too, because you just showed up and I'm like, bye. But I swear, I was talking about leaving eating fish tacos for the last half hour. All right, see you later, guys.